What's up everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. Today I'm coming to you with an unboxing. So I like to see if I can find some plants that I normally haven't kept to see if they'll work in my tank. So this is from the Plant Factory. It just came in. So they plant it in the outer pack, then they plant it in a planet. They put it inside of another bag. So then they also have it in a mylar bag or pouch. They're cold regardless, but I'd rather have plants come in the cold versus in the heat of the summer because they just don't do well. So as you see, it was wrapped in the mylar. The only problem with that is the tops weren't closed. So they are cold, but all in all, not too bad. So I decided to go with the Aquarium Plant Factory. One of the guys here locally that I met several years ago sold me a bunch of plants, gave me a bunch of plants and some other stuff because he was rescaping, redoing his discus tank, and I had seen the box on his table, and I've seen other people order from him, so I said, you know what, I'll give it a try and see what happens. So we'll take a look. First one, boy, these weights are cold, is the mother Amazon sword, plants from the mother, or the mother plant, which explains why they are so big. So as you see, they protect the stems by putting the foam in there and then wrapping the weight, and you can actually see some new growth going on. So that's a Nubius Sword Mother XL. This one is, I say Nubius, Amazon Sword. This is kind of what made me decide to place this order, because I've never seen it, and I checked just to see if it was maybe just a company naming something, renaming something that we already know as something else. This one is the Amazon, is what they call an Nubius striped. Look at that. Look at the roots. Got some new growth. 2 for $3, and at the price point, it wasn't bad. These are a Nubius Minima, M-I-N-I-M-A. They almost look like a crypt. So I thought those were pretty cool. I hadn't seen those, hadn't actually ever heard of them. So as you can see, nice healthy rhizome, dark green coloring. Nubius Minima. So this was another plant that I've never kept, and I checked it again to make sure it wasn't like hornwort or something else that I've had already or that I've tried. All right, so this is 3 separate plants. I'm hoping these don't mush up from being cold. It almost looks like hornwort, but this is called Limnophilia heterophilus. And then we have Ancistrius cardifolius. 3 plants. Beautiful colorations. As you can see, as the new ones come in, they're actually red. And then here, 3 packs of Java Fern Red. Never heard of it. Did some research. If I can ever get this open. But it turns a little bit of a reddish color, so I thought that would be nice to change up that green scape with some colorations and not have to get into the high-tech plants and the CO2 and all that other stuff. So you got one there, small one there, and then you have small rhizome on that one, 2 leaves on a rhizome on that one, and then one on that one, which will kind of work out. And that's the same with, you can see the condensation in the bags with those. So I'll save you the time and not watch me open those because my hands are wet and I can't grip the bag. And then lastly, I read about the plant, I liked the way it looked, and I liked its size because I have a place in my other 55 that I wanted to put this. So look at that beauty. Size of that rhizome. Solid roots. This one is called the Anubias butterfly. Is that not gorgeous? So this one, unfortunately, because I would have got more of these, was not on the buy 2 get 1 free list. So not everything was there. So for a few bucks, I got some nice plants that I can spread out on some of the tanks. I don't know if I have that much room in that one, but I figure I'd give it a try. So with that, again, this was from, water everywhere, from AquariumPlantsFactory.com. They're based out of Fontana, California. Quick shipping. I ordered these on Monday night, and I got them here Friday morning before 11 o'clock, so not bad. I was hoping to show you something I came across. A lot of times you'll see on the groups about plants not staying anchored down in the substrate, be it bottom dwellers like plecos bulldozing it and coming out, or the density of the substrate just won't hold them down. And it was a plant anchor. It was a square anchor, and it had holes on each side, and then in the center was a flexible membrane, and it had slots like this in it so that you could open it up. And for like a rhizome plant, or for example this stem plant, you could take this and stick it down so they're wide, and you would bury it in the substrate, and the holes on the outside, if you look at it like a dice, a number 5, that's kind of what it looked like. So the outside of the dice were places to put this time-released fertilizer in it, and it was good for, I want to say 3 months. And you bury it about 2 inches down in your substrate. It'll time release from those 2. They also came with a root hormone to stimulate the roots, which I've used root hormones for outdoor plants, and supposedly a lot of people have used it, loved it, said they've had great success where they hadn't had it before. And there were a couple plants on that order, but if you order it at a certain time, I want to say it was Monday or Sunday, if you order it before midnight on Sunday, they shipped and you'd have it shipped via FedEx in about 2 or 3 days. If you miss that window, it doesn't ship till the next week. So I thought about it last night. I knew these were coming in. I want to see how they work out in the tank before I add any more to them. But my concern was our temperatures are plummeting now. We're down in the nighttime, down into the upper to mid 20s. Daytime, we're only getting up into the mid 40s. So I didn't want to run the risk of it getting too cold and damaging any plants. So I figured I'd wait on that, but I was really hoping to show that to you, and I wanted to test it out and see how well it worked, and if it worked, you know, it was something I could do. So I may reorder them. They're not cheap though. It's like $12 for a pack of 6 with 12 tabs, so two per anchor. So there you go. Buy 2 get 1 from Aquarium Plants Factory. Not bad. And you know, it wasn't super expensive, and you definitely, you know, get a lot of nice plants. But the main reason, like I said, was why I wanted to give Aquarium Plants Factory a try was those few plants in there that I know I can't get locally. And again, I shop all over. So, but with Keith, shameless plug, kjaquatics.com. Also check them out on here at KJ Aquatics and on Facebook. His prices truly are hard to beat. The quality of his plants and sizes is top notch, and he doesn't rake you over the coals when it comes to shipping. But with that, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found yet another avenue to find plants. Check their site out. They ship fast, and definitely some beautiful plants there. With that, I got to get these plants in the water, get them warmed up, and then decide where I'm going to put them. As always, folks, I appreciate your constant support. Thank you for stopping by and watching. Definitely go check out AquariumPlants.com. With that, I've babbled on enough. Again, folks, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. God bless. Peace.